Hi, what are you doing here? Wanna come see my house? Before we get into it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel down below. It would just mean the world to me. Please, I would appreciate it so much. And then comment anything nice or not nice, just comment. That would be appreciated also. And don't forget to like this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Welcome to the much anticipated new apartment in Korea tour. I finally finished moving into my house and I would say I'm like 95% done. So I thought I'd show you guys my new house. We're gonna start off with, as always, this is an Asian household. We have a little area before you enter the house, and actually there's even a door here that separates the area. So in here is the shoe cabinet holding all the items, and then in here are miscellaneous things like garbage bags, umbrellas, things of that nature. The first thing when you enter my house you're gonna find is the kitchen. I did bring a kitchen island from my last house, and it brings kind of a nice divide from the kitchen area into the rest of the house. I will say these two chairs right here I got from Facebook Marketplace, so shout out to that. They're nice and rehomed. I don't know if you guys have this also, but my cabinets push open like this and it reveals the inside. There's my Tupperware and spices in there. There's spices in there, and then this one just has a bunch of Tupperware. And then these lift open. So these are my cabinets here. And I do have a washer, which is under my stovetop, which is now an electric stovetop. I will say, you know, I get that the vertical saves space, but it is a little bit not ideal when it comes to cooking, because a lot of my pans are quite big, so I can only put that one there, and then the other one doesn't really fit here. So it is what it is. For the kitchen, I added in this. This is a magnetic strip that I always use for my knives. It's just something I really like to have. My spices, my kettle. That's kind of, you know. I also did install this. It's for dishwasher soap, which I just thought was handy. And then the place did come with a fridge. So this is the fridge portion. Not too much going on right now. And then we also have a freezer. My kitchen island. In here are my appliances that I put under here. In here are more cooking things. I call it my cafe area because it's just got all my teas and my matcha and my coffees and things. I start my day off with either a coffee or a matcha or some sort of caffeinated tea. In the afternoon, I will drink another caffeinated tea. Usually it'll be a green tea or a black tea. And then at night, I also like to wind down with a herbal tea of some sort. So that's always gotta be on deck. This I'm really proud of. I bought these and I got to organize all my spices, and I also put them in alphabetical order because this is something I've always really wanted to do. And I finally got to do it, and it's just, it makes me so happy. I will say my kitchen, it's not the biggest in terms of allowing for storage space. There's not that much allowance actually. So I even had to move some stuff into the other side of the house over here. This side of the house, under the stairs, are all of these storage areas, which I love. I was really looking for a place with a lot of storage, and here are, I've used for clothes. And then this is also for clothes and some bags and things. And then here, I put more kitchen things, and also my baking supplies are all underneath here. And then also these green squares are also cabinets. So this has my first aid stuff, mosquito medicine, insect repellent, antibiotics, my like Dayquil, NyQuil, Band-Aids, things of that nature. So I have all of those in these little bins here. I also did bring in my previous fridge. So now I technically have two fridges, which is really, really nice to have, because in my other apartment, this fridge, honestly, I love it, but it just wasn't big enough for all my stuff sometimes. I did end up decorating the fridge though with all of my magnets and things, so it's super cute. And there's me. There's me as a baby. Now you might have noticed there's a door behind me. This wasn't the defining factor for why I chose this house, and it actually wasn't even one of the things I really needed in a house. It's just something that was kind of a bonus to have while I was here. So get ready. Da, 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 da. Oh, I locked it. Wait a second. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Balcony space. So I don't have anything out there right now. I want to get a chair and a table for the outside, but I haven't gotten around to it. So that part is still unfinished. I haven't really been able to enjoy it right now, but it's nice to have, and it's nice to know that I have. And this part right here, guys, this is really funny. So this is the window, and I actually put this kind of like stained glass sticker on, and you guys can see, look how pretty that is. But it was actually clear before, and it looked just like this one. And I could see directly into my neighbor's house, which means they could also look directly into my house. And I was thinking, no, 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 let's not do that. So let's put this little vinyl on. I need everyone to admire this little rug that I got, which I think is so cute. And it's based off Mofu-san characters, which are these cats that dress up in things from Japan, and I'm obsessed with them. So that's a happy purchase for me. So the bathroom here, this is the first time I've never had a sink shower. In my bathroom. This is my first bathroom with its own separate shower area. The bathroom space, nothing crazy. I do have a separate shower area now. And then this is my vanity, which has a lot of my stuff in there. When I was apartment hunting, if you guys were following my mini series posted in shorts and also on my TikTok of my house hunting process, and if you guys watched that, you know it wasn't an easy process. It took me a lot of stress and a lot of time and a lot of running around all of Seoul to find a place. And what was the biggest thing for me when I was looking for a house, because I make content, is I wanted a house with natural sunlight. And that requires a south-facing house in South Korea. This, my friends, is the view that made me sure that I wanted to take this apartment. And this is where I spend all of my time, basically. I want to point out this coffee table I actually found. Someone in my building was moving out the week I moved in, and they were throwing this away, and so I snatched it up because it's actually, my friend has the exact same coffee table. It's actually quite expensive, so I was really lucky because I was also shopping for a coffee table already, and I almost bought one, but then I found this one, so that was kind of good luck. And then I brought my iconic mint blue sofa from my previous place. I have my new work setup in front of my big windows, and I'm basically here all the time. I live in this area right here with my workspace. This unit actually came with the apartment, so it's built in, and it's originally, this is supposed to be where the TV goes, but I don't have a TV obviously, so I've turned it into, I call it like my Zen corner, because it's where my incense and my crystals are, and also where I charge everything. And this is a map I got of New York, and I put it in this frame, which you might have seen in my previous house, but this is it up close. In here, I've decided this is where this art from my friend, my really talented friend, made that for me. And then I have makeup here, and also some electronics and chargers and things like that. And here I have more makeup. These ones, actually, I don't really know what to do with them. So currently they're kind of empty, but if anything else comes up, I will put them in there. Here is just some stationery. It actually smells really good every time I open this because I put all my wax melts in here. And then as well, here's a lot more storage. I put my winter things in here as well, and extra things at the bottom. I love this house because there's so much storage. Like there's storage here, some bags in here. I have storage in here. And I have storage in here. So lots of space going around. Also up here, I bought these cases for all the little knickknacks I bought while in Japan mostly, and some in Taiwan I think, but these I just want to show off because I think they're cute and they just look so cool up here. And then I have some art and another map of the world. This one is a map of the world, but it's actually in Korean, which I thought was quite fun. So I do have that as well. Another thing, when I was looking for an apartment, you might have noticed in some of my shorts or some of my recent TikToks, there's this space right here behind me. This is what we call a bokchin in Korea, which means a 2-level house. It's 2 levels within the house. I'm gonna show you guys the upstairs right now. So once you go up the stairs, you turn, and then this is what it looks like. I'm not that short, but I'm also not that tall. I'm quite average. So I'm 166 centimeters, which is about 5'5", 5'6", and basically I can't stand up totally when I'm here. So I think like my knees are straight, I need to bend my back. But usually I just kind of like duck under when I'm walking up here because I'm just going straight to bed or grabbing a shirt or something. But yeah, this is how tall this area is. It would be ideal if I could fully stand, but it's okay. But luckily I'm not super tall. If you're like really tall, this place would not be for you. Currently, this is what my bedroom area looks like. I want to get a curtain actually up here because I'm storing all my suitcases over there and the fans and stuff. So I want to get a curtain to hide it, but that'll be for another day. I think I need to take the right measurements. And then here I have a little bulletin board, I guess, with some pictures and things of my friends and my previous foster dogs and little knickknacks. And then it comes to my bookshelf with some notebooks and some Korean books and some regular books and documents. And then this I brought from my last apartment is my dresser. So this has a bunch of clothes in there as well. And then this last bit actually came with the apartment, so I can't move it. I originally wanted to move it forward and put my suitcases there, but this doesn't move and this just has more clothes and extra bedding and storage and things of that nature. Sorry guys, I thought I filmed this earlier in the day, but I must have not pressed the record button or something, so I'm filming it right now. I want to talk logistics of this house because people want to know and I think it's really important. The first thing is I'm still in Seoul. This is a Seoul apartment. I'm still within the city. I did not move to the suburbs or the countryside or another city. One of my biggest things was to be near a Seoul Metro subway station. That was really important because while I mostly work from home, I still need to run to meetings or an appointment or meet my friends, and I don't have a car, so I need to be within walking distance to a subway line. The financials of this house break down like this. The rent for this place is 870,000 won per month, and that covers the rent and also internet is included in this house. I will say that this rent is more than I originally wanted to spend on rent, but I saw so many houses and there were so many places that were way smaller than this, way older than this, way more unkempt than this place for a lot more. So I think I actually overall got a really good deal. The housing deposit for this place was 10 million won. And I would say that's pretty standard across the board. And if you're looking for a long-term apartment here, there are definitely ones you can get for less. Don't get me wrong. And I do know that not everyone's in a position to put down 10 million for a housing deposit right away. I've always told you guys that this is what I'm paying. This is what I'm depositing. For me, my mindset is that a housing deposit is a deposit and it's not an actual expense outright. So I like to think that even though I'm putting down the 10 million, I will be getting that back at the end of my contract. I do have maintenance fees attached to this building and there is a building supervisor. So my maintenance fee, which is called a kwanribi in Korean, is 80,000 per month. So that's a monthly expense that has to be paid, obviously, for the maintenance of the building and all that jazz. I do also separately have to pay gas, electric, and water for the place. I don't have a gas stove though, so actually it's really more just electric and water that I have to be mindful of. I also do plan on making a video talking about the process again of looking for a house, how I did it, and also a lot of the houses that I had to pass on and why I passed on them. So that video is also being planned and in the works. So that will be coming soon as well, which is why you should all be subscribed to this channel. So in the meantime, guys, I'm going to send you off here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.